Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we're going to be learning about job interviews. What are they and what kind of elements are related to it, okay? Let's get into it. Okay, first of all, what's a job interview? Well, a job interview is a meeting in which an employer asks the person applying for a job questions to see if they are right for the job. Some of the questions that are made in an interview tend to be things like, how do you find out about the job? What are your biggest strengths and weaknesses? Why do you want this job? And why should we hire you? In order to apply and get a job, you need to develop or work on your abilities. An ability is the physical or mental power or even skill to do something. For example, some of my abilities for work are teaching, translating, graphic designing, digital marketing, and even cooking. In order to get on a specific job, you need certain abilities to apply, because you cannot apply to a job as a doctor if your only ability is graphic designing. Not only that, but jobs have duties as well. A duty is something you have to do because it is part of your job. Think of it as an obligation or a responsibility. For example, it is my duty as a teacher to clear all of my students' doubts. Finally, we will learn about job applications. A job application is a document that details your qualifications, abilities, experiences, etc. You give this to an organization in order to apply for a job with them. A job application looks a little bit like this. On the first part, we have the personal information, where we put our name, the day we're applying for, where do we live, contact information like phone and email, and other kind of things like how much do we want to be paid, all right? We have another section that is employment eligibility, to know if you are a U.S. citizen, if you are allowed to work in the United States, and stuff like that, right? And finally, we have education. Where was your formation? What high school did you go to, or what college? What was your degree? Things like that, all right? This is just an example of what a job application is. We know that nowadays we apply online, right? We send an email, we send our curriculum, or even we enter to Facebook groups, right, to get a job. And well, guys, that's it for this week. Remember to come back to the video to answer your work throughout the week. If you have any doubts, you can leave me a comment down below or contact me at my email address right there on the screen. And I'll see you next week.
Memory lane isn't that too far away from our hearts, yeah. The ones we keep close, we should never let go. So